Of course, that was my 1,000-hit combo. Only a muggle couldn't see the blade slashing at you. I can't lose this. I must power up. KO Ken times whatever. Hello there, YouTubes. Made these videos separately, but I did definitely get ruined. I'm not really sure how it happened. They got corrupted, I think. The way I recorded them or whatever, and the way I edited them. So I'm going to be redoing these kind of together. So here we go. Going into the Gogeta promo. It looks really cool. The artwork looks pretty nice. When this card attacks, draw one card. But it has to be a leader card. It isn't bad against 5,000 position in the turn. It's alright, I guess. Not amazing. It is red Saiyan, so it does work with the red Saiyan cards. Awaken, when you're at 5 or less life, you may draw one card, then choose up to one of your energy and switch it to active mode and flip this card over. It is kind of cool that you can awaken at 5 life, which is pretty dope. But realistically, I'm not really sure if that helps too much, just because it could help. But honestly, if you go from 8 to like 5, whatever, it'd make it a little bit easier because you awaken a little bit faster, which is kind of cool, but not super amazing. It is better than 4, though. I'll give it that. This artwork looks pretty beautiful. It always has double strike, so you never need to Champa. Just keep swinging at somebody. 2 damage. When this card attacks, draw one card. Once per turn, choose one of your opponent's battle card 10,000 or less and KO it. That's pretty good for like going against non-barrier floodgates. Really helpful. Just blow something up. Also, a random 5k they have on the board, blow it up, and then swing doubles. Having a built-in Champa is pretty amazing. Definitely have this card, so I traded for it. But originally I was like, definitely get this card. So cool. This card's really cool. I actually do like this card a lot. It's a triple strike dual attack, so potentially 6 damage, and it's a 35,000 for only 4 mana, which is really cool. If you have 2 or less life, you can play this from your hand, but just 4 energy. So it would have to be 4 solid red. So mixing colors isn't that easy to do with a lot of these Gogeta cards and a lot of these big boss red monsters, which I think definitely doesn't help the decks too much, because red is not one of the best colors. It's like, I think, in my opinion, there's better colors in it, so having to lock stuff into one color kind of sucks, but it's definitely a strongish color. It just needs a little bit more. This doesn't give it that, but it is really cool that they have this card. I'm not gonna lie. Let's get into the power boosters now. There's King Piccolo, Evil Ambitions. I dislike that these power boosters aren't that amazing, but it is what it is. It's a 1-drop. When you play this card, if your leader is a red Shenron, choose up to 3 Dragon Balls, so you can choose 1 or 0. Cards from your deck, place them in the drop area, then shuffle your deck. If you play, but you do have to place at least 1, so my bad. If you place 1 cards in your drop area, choose up to 1 King's Return Youth from your deck and activate it and shuffle your deck. It's not an amazing thing, but it's kind of cool, I guess. Basically, neg 1, well, neg 2, because you play this neg 1 and then neg a Dragon Ball. Helps you awaken a little bit faster, I guess. I just wish I added it to your hand. But you do activate King's Return, so it's not bad. Great Saiyaman, Hero of Justice. It is a 2-drop blue. When you play this card, if your leader is a blue Shenron, choose up to 2 Dragon Balls from your deck and add them to your hand, then shuffle your deck. If you added cards to your hand, choose 1 card from your hand and place in the drop area. So turn 2, you play this, get 2 Dragon Balls. Helps you guarantee awaken on. It's really only good with the Gohan one, because the new Dende one just bursts 2 and gets 2 Dragon Balls like regular Shenron. It helps with speed with that, but I don't think it helped enough. If you didn't have to drop a card, then I think it'd be a lot better. Oob, Symbol of Hope, is a 3-drop 15,000. When you play a combo with this card, if your leader is a green Shenron, choose 3 Dragon Ball cards from your deck and place them in the drop area. Then shuffle your deck. If you place cards in drop area, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, energy 1, and KO it. Not that good. My opinion, it's pretty terrible. It doesn't ignore barrier, and you're negating 1. So you either got a combo with this card to kill a 1k, which is not a 1-drop, which really isn't that amazing, or you play this for 3 mana. So not even that strong, so it's really not worth playing. Definitely a weak sauce card. Togoma, Frieza's Loyal Servant. 2-drop, 5,000. Permanent, if Frieza Sorbet card is in your battle area, you can play this card from your hand without paying its energy cost. Already better than the Yob. When you play this card, if your leader is a yellow Shenron, choose up to 1 Dragon Ball card from your deck, place in the drop area, then shuffle your deck, draw one card, and you can't play Tagoma. This card's really good. It's a 2-drop. It says you get a Dragon Ball and you draw a card, so it's a +1 for 0 mana potentially. That's actually really good. Vegeta, Reluctant Reinforcements. It is a barrier, 3-drop, 20,000. Not that amazing. When you play this card, if your leader is a Black Saiyan card, place the top 5 cards of your deck in the drop area. 1 energy. Place this card in the inner drop area. Choose 1 black card with 19,000 from your drop area and play it. I guess this is really good with the 19,000 Vegeta, the Black Mass Saiyan, but like it's 4 mana to get that dude out. So if you accidentally burst it away or whatever, we're thinking you're really warping your discard anyways. Card's not amazing, I guess. It's cool because you get the thing out for 1 mana. So it's like it swing 20,000 energy, whatever, but I don't know, it's not bad. Not great either. Well, there you go, have it, boys. That's the boosters. Let's go to the next one. Okay, getting into the dual color type cards. The first card is SSS Gogeta Acrobatic Warrior. He's a 4-drop, 15,000. Only one of this card can be in played battle area. When a battle card in both that is both red and green with energy cost of 5 is played in your battle area, activate the skill. You may play this card from your hand. When this card is switched to rest mode by Alliance, deal 1 damage to your opponent. That sounds pretty cool. Alliance is a really dope skill. You'll see. 4-drop SSS Broly. When you play this card, if there is a card that is both red and green in your energy, draw 1 card. Then your opponent chooses 1 card from their hand and puts it in the drop area. So if you have a red-green card in your energy, they lose a card and you draw a card. Pretty dope. When you play this card, choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. SSS Gogeta Resonant Explosion is a 5-drop. It requires 2 reds and 1 green. Double strike. Arrival, red, that's green. Play 1 red energy. Play this card from your hand when you have a red and green cards in your combo area. It's pretty cool. So you just combo red and green, and bam, pay a red energy and play this a 20k double strike, which is pretty fucking strong. Energy exhaust. If you charge energy, is in rest mode. That's one thing I do kind of like about the dual color energies, is that you can't just, you know what I mean, get instant color fixation that you need. You have to rest mode it, which is kind of cool. When you play this card, choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards with energy of 4 or less, KO it, and you can't play SS for their turn. That's pretty dope. Pretty deep. Full power Broly Resonant Evolution. 2 greens, 1 red. You can evolve this card on top of a Broly BR with 1 red, 2 greens. Energy cost of 4. Energy Exhaust has the same ability. Alliance, red/green. When this card attacks, you may activate this card's skill by choosing 1 of your red or green battle cards in your battle area or switch to rest mode. This card gains power equal to the total power of cards switched to rest mode. By the skill, it gains triple strike for the duration of the turn. That's really cool. Permanent, if you play this evolution, it can't be KO'd by your opponent. So you can KO this for like 3 energy. Rest mode 1 of your dudes. And then triple strike. That's pretty friggin' cool, bro. Let's go on to the next color, shall we? Going to the next one. Janemba Lighthearted Destroyer. Day 2-drop. 1 blue, 1 colorless. Pay 1 blue energy. Choose 1 of your Angels of Destruction card with energy 4 or less. That is both blue and yellow from your deck. Play in rest mode, then shuffle your deck, then place this card at the bottom of the end deck. That is kind of cool. It summons a Janemba. Or another one that's dual colored. Bojack's Pirate's Pride. I do like this card a lot because, in my opinion, it definitely replaces the Roshi. Because I play blue-yellow. People don't underestimate it. It's amazing. If you don't play it, GG. During your opponent's turn, if there is a card that is both blue and yellow in energy, reduce the energy costs by 2. So it's a 1-drop yellow. When you play this card, your opponent places the top card of their deck in the drop area. I like this card so much. One reason like Roshi would make this better than Roshi, your opponent attacks you. You negate the attack, play this on board for 1 energy. Then, you mill 1 card for your opponent. And if they attack you again, combo with it. So you basically block 2 attacks and you mill them 1. That's pretty dope. A Janemba, Resident Agent of Destruction. 2 blues, 1 yellow. A barrier. Aegis. Once per turn, if it's your opponent's turn, you can activate the skill during the defense step by placing cards in your hand and drop barrier that match all the colors specified above. So, discard a blue, yellow. Choose Shift Energy Switch in active mode. That's really cool. So the opponent really can't counter this effect with like, oh, it's a counter, it's this or that. Very few cards will prevent this ability from going off. Energy Exhaust. When you charge this as energy, put in rest mode. When this card activates its Aegis skill, if there's no evil incarnate cards in play other than this card, place 1 card from the top of your opponent's deck, the drop area. So you don't spam crap ton this effect. If you have this on board, every time you discard a card, your opponent mills 1. So that's really strong. Bojack, Agent of Destruction. Arrival, blue, yellow. Play this card from your hand. When you have blue and yellow cards in your combo area. Energy Exhaust. Rest mode it. When you play this card, choose one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode. Switch to rest mode. Then place top card of your opponent's deck into the drop area. I think what they're trying to do is like a Bojack Janemba thing. But that is it for the promos that I did videos for already, but I had to redo for this one video. Have a good one there, YouTubes.